Over the last 10 years, your mouth has giggled, snuggled, bubbled, and yellowed. Because if you're not whitening, you're yellowing. Crest White Strips remove over 10 years of stains and whiten 25 times better than a leading whitening toothpaste. Crest 3D White Strips.
Mr. Dial had a violent past. Best opportunities of success is to hit hard and fast.
It was April 4th, 2005. Bobbi Parker and Randolph Dial had been missing for 10 years, 7 months, and 5 days. Bobbi was just finishing up work at a chicken farm near her home. She had no idea the place was surrounded by cops.
I was greeted with 3 law enforcement officers in assault gear.
What's the first thing you told them?
My name. I actually said my name for the first time in so long. It was a good feeling, but it was the oddest feeling because I had not used Bobbi Parker for so long.
An anonymous tipster had called authorities after seeing the long, cold case on America's Most Wanted. And just like that, Bobbi Parker was free.
It was a wonderful feeling. It was, this is over. This is over.
Randy Parker, still working for the Oklahoma Department of Corrections, was home that night when he got a frantic call from his boss.
As soon as I picked up the phone, he said, "I'm coming to get you." And he said, "Bobbi's been found." So all I could think about was getting to Texas as soon as we could.
Randy anxiously drove 6 hours through the dark to East Texas, while Bobbi spent a tearful night in a hotel with then Deputy Sheriff Donna Clayton.
It was just a mixture of so many different emotions, you know, the fear, the anticipation, but yet being afraid to get excited, you know, about seeing her husband and family because, you know, what if they didn't want her anymore?
And finally, the moment arrived. After more than a decade, husband and wife were reunited in a hotel lobby.
I just walked up to her and put my arms around her, told her she was going to be okay now.
It was very natural to see him, to talk to him, to hug him.
Did you see any doubt in his eyes?
None. None.
You took her back, no questions asked?
It wasn't no taking her back. It was to go get her and bring her back home where she belonged.
Taking her back. You don't like those words?
Not for me. No, I don't like those words.
Why not? Tell me.
Because it sounds like I'm doing her a favor. When the fact is she's my wife. She's been missing. She's been found, finally. And I'm going to go get her and bring her home.
The following day, Bobbi and Randy returned to Oklahoma. She saw her daughters, little girls when she'd last seen them, now young women, almost 19 and 22. Randy says they lowered the shades to keep the world out, to try to heal.
Did you ask her anything about what she had been through?
No. I told her that we would start today and move forward.
But he could see that Bobbi was different.
She would say, "I'm going to get a Coke. Can I have one?" She said, "I'm going to go to the bathroom." I said, "Okay."
She was still acting like a prisoner.
Yes, she was.
It certainly seemed like a triumph of survival and love, except for something the sheriff remembered.
The only thing that I heard her say to Mr. Dial was, "I'm not cooperating, I'm not cooperating."
Not cooperating with the authorities? Why would Bobbi say that after being kidnapped, raped, and tortured by Randolph Dial for years?
Tell Dial I'm not cooperating, but what did that mean?
If it came out in the paper that I was cooperating, I felt like my family would still be in harm.
So maybe Bobbi was still afraid of Dial. Or maybe she had other reasons for saying she was not cooperating with law enforcement. Along with her odd statement, deputies were finding odd things in that trailer.
They picked up a lot of cards and like Valentine cards, Christmas cards, letters.
Valentine's?
Mm-hmm.
Which just fueled the suspicions a lot of people had harbored all along.
You don't buy the victim narrative on any level?
Not for a minute. When we come back, a whole new ordeal was about to begin. Was the victim now a suspect?
Oh my gosh, this cannot be happening.
When the Devil and Bobbi Parker continues.